Hello everyone, this is Kim from Coaches Harbor, and today I am going to show you how to convert a VCF file, or otherwise known as a Vcard file, into a CSV file. And why we need to know how to do this is that the Business Suite or the Harbor Marketing contacts can only be imported as CSV files. And some systems export them as VCF files. Also, if you wanted to use some of your contacts from your phone or contacts from your Mac, those Vcard files are those types of files, and you might want to convert them and actually move them over to your Harbor Marketing contacts. So today we're going to be talking about how we do that on our Mac. And so the first thing you want to do is open Contacts on your Mac. So I opened the Contacts app. And the first thing I'm going to do, which I recommend that you're doing, is to create a new group. And we do that so that these contacts that we want to move over to Harbor Marketing are within a specific group, which makes that really easy to just move over only the ones that we want to move over, not all of our contacts. If you have individual contacts that you want to do, you can also group them into that file, or just even one at a time. You could move them over if you wanted to. But I'm going to create a new group, and I'm going to go ahead and call that Harbor Marketing. And so now I've got this new group here. And so what I'm going to do now is I've already exported a VCF file, and I want to go ahead and move that into that group. So I'm just going to grab that file from my desktop, and I'm going to move it into the Harbor Marketing group. And I'm going to import that. And there was 4 contacts in there, and now those 4 contacts are right there where they need, right there within that group. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and I'm going to open my Numbers program. So I've opened my Numbers program. I'm going to go ahead and open New Document. And I'm going to go ahead and choose the blank one. Just going to create that. Okay, so now I've just got this blank Numbers document, and I can still see my contacts here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight. I'm going to make this a little smaller here. There we go, so I can see both. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight these. And I'm just going to grab them and I'm going to move them into this document here. There they are. Now they're showing up in my numbers. Okay, so you're going to see that there are a lot of labels and columns here, and you might not want all of these columns, so you can go ahead and delete the columns. But the one thing we do want to make sure of, and this is really important, we want to take out any colons or any that we might see in these headers, because that's going to kind of screw it up when you move them over. So let me pause this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove all of those, and then I'm going to remove any columns. So if there's a column that I don't want, so I don't really need the notes column on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that column. Okay, so let me pause this while I remove the columns on the other one. Okay, so I've cleaned up all of these, and you can see that they just say what I want them to say. And so now I'm going to go up here to File. I'm going to go to Export To, and I'm going to choose this CSV, and I'm going to click on that. And I'm not going to click this box, and I'm not going to do anything with the advanced options. I'm just going to go ahead and click Next. And I'm going to name that Harbor Marketing Contacts. Right, and it's going to go to my download, so you can choose where you want to save it. If you want to save it to your desktop so it's easy to find, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and save this in my downloads, and I'm just going to hit export. Now that's going to export that to my downloads as a CSV file, and then I will be able to go ahead and import that into my Harbor Marketing Contacts. And so there is another video on how to do that if you don't understand how to do that, but this is how easily you can do that on your Mac with just your contacts and your numbers program.